Hello, fellow terrestrials, and welcome to this very special reading today. My name is Flori, and this is Sophie Tarot. In this timeless reading, and this is such a special reading because if you came across this message, there must be a reason behind it. It's not that the universe is just sending you this video for no reason. If you're here watching this video right now, there might be a message that you need to listen. So this is very clearly a message coming from your spirit guides, coming from your higher self. Maybe it is the sign that you were asking for, and I really have no doubt there is a reason why this video just came across your life today. So once again, this video will be all about what is it that you need to hear right now. What message do you need to hear? What words do you need to hear right now? But before we start, do not forget to subscribe to my new and growing channel so you can also help me grow and support me. As I always say, you can also give this video a like down below, leave a comment, and of course, don't forget to follow me on my social media. Now, without further ado, let's get right into the reading. So as I usually say, this is the first step. You need to choose one of the 4 cards over here. The card you're going to choose will be your major message for today. So whatever it is you need to hear right now, it has to do with one of these 4 cards over here. So the main message is one of the 4 cards over here. So you can close your eyes and take a deep breath right now. You can also pause this video if you need to, if you need more time to just take a look at the cards. Just listen to yourself, listen to your gut feeling, which is the card that you are mostly pulled towards, which is the card that you are meant to choose for this reading. Do not give it too much thought anyway, because you don't have to force this, and just choose one of the 4 piles in front of you. It's going to be pile number 1 over here, pile number 2, this is pile number 3, and pile number 4. So once you have your pile chosen, you can proceed. You can also find timestamps of each of the piles in the description down below. Hello group number 1. This is your reading, and this is the card that you chose for this message right over here. So we're gonna take a look, and the card says wait. As you can see, your main message, that message that you were intended to hear right now, today, at this time, whatever time you see this video, it's just the right time. It says wait for you. And what does this mean? Well, you only know what this message means for you. It can mean very different things for very different people, because this is a collective reading, this is a collective message. I'm very sure that you know exactly what this card is talking about. Whatever aspect of your life it might be in, it might be job, it might be career-wise, it might be romantic, it might be you're thinking about a project, you're thinking about doing something specific, whatever it might be. The cards are telling you to wait up on that situation. You shouldn't rush things up in this particular context. You need to wait, you need to be patient. Okay, so whatever it is that you were thinking about, yeah, indeed, you will have to be a little bit more patient on this one. Rushing it is not going to help in any way at all. Now, I pulled some other cards for you, and I'm gonna take a look at the cards that came out for you in this particular reading here. First of all, we got 3 tarot cards right here. It was really interesting to see that you have the 3 of Swords, because it looks like if you rush things, so like if you decide to just not listen to this message and not listen to your spirit guides, because I feel like you want to resolve an issue or just get to the end of something really quickly without giving it too much thought. I feel like someone is going to get hurt, you know? You have the 3 of Swords over here. This card talks about betrayal, pain, feeling disappointed about something. I have the feeling that if you rush into things when it comes to this situation, someone's going to end up getting hurt. So I feel the best thing is for you to really be patient on this one, or premeditate things a little more, give it some more time, because the whole thing is not ready yet. You're not ready for this, or maybe the other person or other people in the context, you know, are not ready for it. Whatever it might be, you really have to give it some thought. okay? So don't act so fast. It might hurt people or yourself more than you think if you just ignore this. Now, we got the Knight of Pentacles over here in reverse. It looks like there's like a general lack of structure when it comes to this context that we are talking about. It looks like there is no real plan. It looks like there's just spontaneity taking place. It's like you're being quite spontaneous when it comes to this issue at hand. It looks like this situation, for it to be solved, for there to be a conclusion coming, it has to be premeditated. It's not that we just juggle things in the air and we get the solution, or we just complete it, or we just get over and done with it. It looks like there's more to it, and we really have to sit down and maybe measure, like, what are the consequences of this? What could happen if I did this or that? And I feel with this card over here that your spirit guides are literally telling me, hey, this person over here is not really taking the time to sit down and plan or think about what things could end up happening when acting the way they want to act. So I see that there has to be some more structure in the whole thing, which is something that I don't see it is present at the moment. With the Page of Wands, it looks like you're also quite blocked when it comes to acting. It looks like you don't really want to act around the situation, although I feel like it's kind of a burden that you have, like something that you're carrying and that you really want to get over, but it's just not happening for you at the moment. It looks like you're quite blocked when it comes to the situation, and you don't know how to continue. You're not very sure on how to move forward on this one. And this is why I see this blockage over here with the Page of Wands. It looks like you're very unmotivated. You might be even unproductive at the moment because you're very touched by this whole situation. It's like really affecting you to a mental level. So I do see a lot of blockages over there, which, I mean, if this card comes up on this reading, it looks like your spirit guides actually want you to do something about this. And there's many ways in which you can try and work on that motivation, or being more productive, or just wanting to get out of the house. Maybe you're like, I don't really feel like getting out, that those feelings of being low-key depressed and not wanting to see anyone or do anything. And I feel you, but the thing is, your spirit guides don't want you to be like that. They want you to fight against it and start doing things and moving towards a solution, but of course being patient, because the whole thing has to evolve a little bit more before you can finally make up your mind, or before it finally can come to a conclusion. So we're gonna get now the next cards that we have, which are oracle cards from the Numerology Oracle here. And we got Prosperity Lies Ahead and the end of a tough cycle approaches. And this is really interesting because this really has a lot to do with what we were talking about, something that might be weighing on your shoulders at the moment, something that is coming to an end. It's slowly coming to an end. So in a way, you don't really have to worry about the situation, because it will end. The suffering, all the pain, all the negative thoughts, or just like this whole thing weighing on your shoulders, it's coming to an end, okay? And maybe if it's not this situation in particular, there might be a very particular cycle in your life, or just like a situation in your life that's coming to an end, okay? So that really came up over there for you, so that you can pay attention to that and you just acknowledge that. And you have the Prosperity Lies Ahead card, and this is also quite important for you, just to realize how abundance is still in your life. Maybe because we go through like such hard times, sometimes we forget that we are abundant people. We forget that prosperity is our natural right, our birthright, and abundance is our birthright. So yeah, maybe at this time it is a time in which you have a lot of blockages, and it's just very complicated for you to, all in all, get out of the situation. But don't forget that prosperity indeed lies ahead of you, and it's just approaching. And all of these cycles that come in your life, and like things that come and go, that start and end, all of these things, they have a reason of being. And I feel like this cycle in particular that's coming to an end right now is only for the greatest good. Okay, and we're gonna get the very last card over here, which is another oracle card. And you have the Forge, Don't Follow card. It says, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. So it looks like your spirit guides, the very last message that they're sending you, it's like, you know, if one path in your life is not working out, what can you do? Pave a new one. You have all the power in your hands. You are the creator of your own life. You are the artist of your own life. You really write your life as if you're writing your own book. You have the choices in life to do whatever you want to do. So do not just follow whoever, if you're lost right now, if you're stuck, as we said before, and you just don't know what to do, I don't think the best thing is to just follow someone else's steps or just follow someone else's directions. The best thing you can do for yourself is create your own path and create your own life and make your own decisions and really stay focused and stay true to yourself. So this is a very important message for you from your spirit guides. Don't just follow other people's instructions. Really do what you want to do in the end. If this wasn't the best path for you, or like the cycle is ending, maybe you're like quite melancholic because of that. But just remember, again, it's for the greatest good. There are bigger plans for you from the universe, and there's a reason why things happen in life. So again, be the leader you wish you had. You can be your own leader. And that was the reading for you, group number 1. I really hope that this resonates with you. If this was your situation or if this resonated, please let me know in the comments down below. And again, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in the next reading. Bye bye. Hello, group number 2, and welcome to your reading to see what is it that you need to hear right now. So this message from the universe, as I said before, it's no coincidence. There's obviously a reason behind it. We're going to take a look at the very first card, the Oracle card, the Angel card, that your spirit guides really want to send you for this particular one. Keep your situations, your questions in mind, and we're just going to get a quick answer on what to think about these. The card that we have here, it says Recovery. So this Recovery card is your main card of the reading. Now, with recovery, to me, it is very clear what your spirit guides are trying to tell you. As you can see over there, you see someone meditating with someone else standing behind them. It looks like, first of all, you need time off. You really need to take a look at your health. And by health, I mean it can be physical health, but I'm mostly talking about mental health. The Recovery card really talks about taking time off and trying to connect with yourself again. It looks like it's been quite hard for you for some time to reconnect to your inner self and just be who you want to be. I see that there's like some blockages for you at this time, and this is exactly what the card is trying to tell you. So your spirit guides are telling you, hey, it's time to take a break. It's time to take a break. It's time to do something about your health and to do something about yourself in general. Maybe you need a holiday at this point. Maybe you've been working your ass off and you're just very tired this time, and all you need is just some mental pause, mental and physical pause. So you need some recovery. You also need to reconnect, as you see from this card. Like if you see the drawing itself, you need to reconnect to meditation. Maybe you haven't been meditating for a very long time. Maybe you have never meditated in your life. Who knows? If that's the case, please go and take a look at the meditations that I've posted. I posted like a 7 chakra balance meditation, which it's much needed for you at this time. So go into my channel after this video, go and do this meditation. You need to balance your chakras as well. You know, like you're very unbalanced when it comes to energy. You might be very low in energy at this time. So you definitely need some recovery. Okay, spiritual recovery as well. We're talking about mental and physical, but spiritual as well. Now, we're gonna get the cards that I got for this group. And first of all, the 3 tarot cards that we have. Now we have the Hierophant, the Magician upside down, and the 4 of Swords. And let me start with the 4 of Swords because this is more confirmation. Believe it or not, this card is the recovery card. So the 4 of Swords came out for you for this message, and it's just a confirmation that you need, that you definitely need to take a break. It doesn't have to be taking a week off, because maybe for some of you it's not doable. Maybe you have to work, you have to go to your jobs, and like you cannot just afford having a week off right now. But what I mean with the Four of Swords here, you definitely need some time to reconnect with yourself and just allow your mind to calm down. It might be that you haven't been sleeping very well. It might be that you're physically tired at this point. You might be just overworking yourself. You might be at the edge of a burnout, and all of these things are really dangerous. Mostly the burnt out thing. You have this girl resting over there. You're overloaded with information. And at this time, your energy might be at the lowest, or maybe you don't feel that your energy is very low, but maybe you have some blocked chakras at this time. You might want to activate them, but you really need to take this time off, okay? Now we got the Magician upside down, and with this one I truly feel that you don't know that you have all these techniques, the methods, the resources that you need in order to unblock yourself, to fully recover from whatever it is that you need to recover, is it physically or mentally or spiritually. You do have all that it takes, all the resources at hand. The thing is, you are never getting to doing them. And that is what the Magician wants to tell us. It's like, hey, you know you're tired, you know you need this recovery, or you know that you need to reconnect with yourself and start meditating as you did before, or start meditating once and for all, taking care of your energy more. You could just like that change your situation if you did something about it, but you are just a little bit blocked and you're not really doing anything to change that right now. You're just going with the flow. So I do see that there might be some overwhelming when it comes to the situation right now. You might be a little bit overwhelmed, okay? You actually do have everything that it takes to turn this around, but you're not doing it at the moment. It really depends on each of you and your own situations, but I mean, it looks like you are not getting around to doing it. And with the Hierophant, this card talks about structures and institutions. It can be, for example, marriage. It can be families. It can be friendship-wise. What this card is telling me and what your spirit guides are trying to tell you is that you need to base yourself to find more support on these institutions that are surrounding you. Be it your wife or husband, be it your friends, be it your own family. You have to start finding support on these people, because for some of you, you might be even at a point in which your frustration or stress might be at very high levels. In these states, sometimes it's very complicated for us to make decisions or for us to think clearly. So this is the reason why your spirit guides are telling you, hey, you really need to watch out. But if I were you, I would really base myself, like try to support myself on people in my surroundings, because you need them right now. Okay, so don't forget, these people are there for you. These people love you. These people would do anything to help you. You're not alone in this one. That's something that you really need to know. You just need to take this into account. Okay, now we're getting the next two oracle cards over here. And what they say is expect powerful change. This is the very first one coming up. And the next one says the answers you need are coming. The answers you need are coming. So if there is something that is just not leaving your mind in peace right now, if you just have something that's just not letting you rest, expect a very fast resolution towards this. There's an answer coming to this. So there's no need to worry about this thing, whatever it is. And now expect powerful change. I feel that you are not aware of how much doing these things to yourself is going to change the whole game. Just taking care of yourself, taking some time off, meditating, balancing your chakras again, working on your energy, maybe taking a week. Yeah, who knows? Maybe you can afford doing that. Maybe taking some time off and like literally booking a trip and going away from some time and really giving you time to relax and recuperate from whatever hard year it has been for you so far. This is just very powerfully going to change your whole reality. Just taking that time that you need to take care of yourself. So as soon as you start, whenever you start, you're going to start noticing how this is going to start changing the game for you. As the card says, expect very powerful changes coming up. So the time is right now, you guys. Start doing something about this. start recovering. Now, the very last card here, the oracle card that's coming up, it says your life is a canvas, as you can see over there. Your life is a canvas, and this is a very nice reminder from your spirit guides, all in all, that you are indeed the creator of your own life. You have your life in your own hands. Nobody else is going to do anything about your health than yourself. So it says artist, manifestation, creative accountability. It looks like your spirit guides and your high self and the universe basically are trying to tell you one of the best things you can do, or one of the best ways of channeling all of this energy and trying to find time with yourself and reconnecting. Doing artistic things, being creative can help you a lot. Maybe you can start painting again. Maybe you can start writing stories if that's what you like. Maybe you can start creating, like expressing yourself in a way, in an artistic way, is going to help and support the process. So take this into account, take notes of all of this. Just remember that you are the creator of your own life, and you're the only person who can make decisions about yourself and whatever happens to you. And that was your reading, group number 2. I really hope this message has resonated with you. If it did, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 3s, and welcome to the reading of today. This is a reading to help you maybe make a decision, but mostly to know what you need to hear right now. What is your highest self? What are your spirit guides trying to communicate you? As I said before, there is a reason why you came across this message right now, why the universe has this message for you today. And we're going to be taking a look, of course, and we're going to see what the very first message is from your spirit guides. This card is what determines the whole reading, your main answer. So let's just take a look. And it says reconsider. Reconsider. So whatever situation, thing, question you had in your head, whatever it was, okay, your spirit guides are telling you that you need to reconsider this option, this decision. You need to reconsider a situation. Now, this can be very different for many different people. Again, this is a collective reading, so whatever your situation might be, this is an important message that's coming through, and it says that you should reconsider this whole thing. So we're going to find some confirmation or expansion on this message over here with the cards that I got for you guys for this group. We're going to start with the 3 tarot cards, and we have the 7 of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Moon. And I would like to start with this card over here, with the Moon card. So it's very clear to me what your spirit guides are trying to tell me is that there is some kind of illusion coming through. So like there's definitely something that you might not be seeing about the situation, okay? The Moon talks about unsure situation, something that's being shown to you or something that's happening in your life right now that might not really be as it seems. The Moon talks about betrayal sometimes. It can talk about all our fears and anxieties coming up the surface because, I don't know, maybe we have some childhood traumas that are determining ourselves and conditioning ourselves in our day-to-day situations. In this particular situation, it might be your fears, anxieties coming up over here. But I feel that mostly this card talks about a situation that is not as it seems, okay? And this is important to take notice. So yeah, I believe it's important to pay attention to that Moon over there. And we also have the King of Cups. So I feel that for you in this particular situation, it looks like you might be allowing yourself to be led by emotions only. Emotions are overpowering you in a way. The King of Cups is someone who's like really emotional and just really allowing those emotions to guide him or her, to basically being led by emotions completely. So in this case, I feel like there is something that you have to consider, and that is that emotions are not really everything, at least in this case. In this case, your spirit guide is trying to make you aware of the fact that you might be really allowing emotions to lead you completely. Just forgetting about anything else, forgetting about how things really are. Maybe you were saying like, yeah, whatever, I wanted this to work out, and you just go head first, and next thing you know is you fail completely whatever you're trying to do. So your guides are just telling you like, hey, you need to stop letting your emotions overpower you, because this is not what it's going to take you to success at this time. Okay, now the Seven of Pentacles, it looks like this, this situation, I do see this situation will definitely get better. I do see you succeeding at the very end. Yes, it might take a little time, as you see the girl that's watering her plants, and plants don't grow from one day to the other, but there are going to be visible benefits from you waiting up a little bit, maybe taking that time you need to reconsider the whole situation, just being a little bit patient, because I can imagine you at this Chariot, like this determination. You just want to get done with it. You just want to do it right now, whatever it is, whatever your situation might be. Your guides are like, it's not going to work out like that. You need to make a little pause, reconsider. There is something that maybe you're not seeing about the whole thing. Stop letting your emotions overpower you, overcome you, and be patient, because you're going to succeed in the end if you allow this the time that it needs to have. Now I'm gonna get this two, oh my god, we got 4 actually for you. Remember, I got like a lot of cards coming out for you for this one. The first one we got is a personal issue reaches resolution. This is literally, you guys, what we're talking about. This is something you really need to keep in mind. Whatever issue it is that we have at hand right now, it will reach its resolution. So your guides are trying to tell you, yeah, we've told you to be patient. We've told you to look at the bigger picture, because maybe you're missing some things. You're overseeing some things. But this will definitely reach its resolution very soon. Okay, so this is something very important for you to keep in mind. Now the next one, it says take time to breathe out. It looks like you are really all over the place, and right at this time you might be so concerned about reaching the final resolution on this situation that you're not giving yourself the time you need to breathe. Okay, and your spirit guides are like, give yourself a breather, give yourself a pause. You really need that. Okay, it's not all about the situation at hand. You also have to live. Okay, you don't forget about living as well. I want to take a look at the next cards here. It says communication is key. So another important message coming through. It's very important for you to consider that communication is going to be it's going to have a big role in this whole resolution. Okay, so communicating clearly, but communicating all in all, so just expressing yourself, saying whatever you feel. And the very last one here, it says look at the bigger picture. And you guys, this is something I've mentioned so many times, and look at this, we got the card coming right out for us. It says look at the bigger picture. As we said before, there might be some aspects that you're missing about the whole situation. This is also maybe the reason why you might not be seeing some things, and you really need to give yourself the time to be able to consider and see all these things that are missing. Look at the bigger picture. Don't let yourself be completely pulled or biased by your emotions or whatever the results that you want to achieve. You have to look at the bigger picture. And finally, we got the Stair Family card over here. And the Stair Family card talks about, well, it says you are part of a team of soul, call and support. So the main message basically from your spirit guides here is that you're not alone, and if there is something that you feel that you cannot figure out, you always have support from your support people, be it your family, your friends, or whoever, boyfriend, girlfriend. You're not alone. You're definitely not alone in this one. Even if you feel that you are, you aren't. So that's also something that's coming through for you for this message. And that was your reading for you guys. I really hope that this resonated. If it did, please let me know in the comments down below. You can give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, guys. Hello group number 4, and welcome to this reading that will give you a little bit of insight into what is it that you need to hear right now, or what is it that your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self, what is it that you need to hear? What are they trying to tell you? It's no coincidence that you're here in this video right now. There might be a reason why you're being shown this video. Now, let's take a look at the very first card that we got. This card here is the one that determines the reading, so the main message from your angels and from your spirit guides. And it says a romance. Oh my god. Okay, you guys, so we got a romantic reading here coming up. So as you see, the romance card. So this is going to be a very interesting reading, because it will talk about love life. It looks like the main message that you need to hear is that there is something, a situation in the context of romance, of love, that is evolving for you. It might be a whole new relationship, like someone you're starting to meet, someone that came into your life, so a new relationship. It might be something that your spirit guides want to call your attention when it comes to your current relationship, if you are in a relationship. Let's take a look at the cards that I got for you guys for group number 4. We got these 3 tarot cards that I'm going to start with, and I'm going to just take a look at them. You have the Page of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. So I'm going to start with 5 of Wands here. It looks like with the 5 of Wands that there might be some ups and downs when it comes to love life. It can be that you have been really waiting for someone for a very long time now, that you feel that you're not finding anyone. It's just like a constant struggle in your mind, as you see, you know, like this card talks about conflict. The fact that it came upside down, it's telling me that you are getting out of this conflict. So you're finally moving away from this conflict that you might have in your mind. Although, I mean, I feel like this is mostly a message for, like, interpretation of the message for those who are single at this time. And it looks like we're getting into, you know, settling with someone, maybe someone that's coming in, a new relationship. If you're talking to people right now, maybe there's someone who's coming to stay. There's definitely some avoidance of the conflict. You're finally moving out of this conflicting thoughts that you have been having about love so far. For those who are not single, for those who are in a relationship right now, it looks like there might have been quite a bit of conflict with your partner, you know, like this discussions that you have with your partner. It does indeed look like you are finally moving away from this conflict. Maybe you made up your mind, you just made a decision that you want to work on that once and for all and stop having all these discussions, and because you know that your relationship is worth it and you want to make it better. So I do see that there has been conflict, moving away from that conflict. Also, the 8 of Swords here telling me, yeah, a lot of conflicting thoughts as well. So it's not just in the context itself, it's also to a mental level, the whole conflict. There's definitely, or there has been definitely, still maybe are in your case, a lot of self-limiting thoughts when it comes to romance and love in general. It's like your head is kind of like against you sometimes. You feel maybe, you know, this self-negative talk saying to yourself, you're never going to find anyone, you're never going to meet anyone, you're never going to find love, you know, like these type of thoughts that we actually know that are not true. And all they do when we listen to them, allow them and give them space in our brains, is to make us believe that it is that way, when it is actually, in reality, it's not that way. You guys, don't give space for these negative thoughts. This is one of the main messages that's coming through for you from your spirit guides. Yes, this self-negative talk is there. It will always be. We are human beings, but don't give it space, okay? Don't allow it, or don't believe it, at least. Don't give it so much weight. So, very important message, and you should start trying to work on it, because these thoughts, these negative thoughts, are not who you are. And this is for both of you, singles and not singles, because we not singles also have the self-negative talk with whatever might be, all these insecurities that come in the relationship. Don't give it thought, don't allow it power in your life. Only if there's any way of proving, in some cases for people who are married or people who are dating someone, if you continually have these thoughts about the relationship, it's not working, whatever, then you should go and find proof of that and either work on it or end the relationship, you know. So now, Page of Pentacles, it looks like you're going to learn a lot from this new person. This is the first thing that came to me just right after I saw this card. For all of you singles out there, you're gonna learn so freaking much of this person that's coming into your life. Be it already in your life or not in your life, this person is going to teach you a lot of things. And the Page is someone who's an experience, someone who's learning from someone else, someone who might, for example, have a master, not a master, but like a guide, a coach, you know, someone who learns from someone else. For those who are not single and who are dating at the moment, it looks like the situation right now that you're going through with your partner is going to teach you a lot. So there's a certain stage of your relationship right now that is going to, if you get over it, it might be complicated for some of you to get through with it, but if you do, this is going to teach you so much, and it's going to just strengthen the relationship way more. Now, I want to take a look at the 2 oracle cards that we got for you for this reading. I'm going to start with the Moonology one. It says a new romantic cycle begins, and there's no more doubt about it. Okay, so be it a relationship that you already have, okay, there's, as I said, a new stage of your romantic life begins right now with your partner. So there's something changing, something new beginning, something that you may be doing differently with your partner at this time. So there's definitely a new cycle coming in. And for those who are not single, there is someone just coming into your life, okay? There's someone who is just going to show you so many new things. You're going to learn so much from this person. But it definitely looks like a new romantic cycle is coming in at this time. And the last card we have for you guys, it says fall into my arms. Fall into my arms. It has a lot of different meanings to me. In this case, it's a surrender, holding the opposites extremes of life. So it might be that you don't have much in common with this person that's coming in, this new person, or with your partner, but you need to surrender. And this is what your spirit guides are mostly trying to tell you through this message. Trust the process, and trust yourself. They want you to start this relationship even if you feel, should I? Because, you know, he doesn't really have much interest in what I like, or he doesn't really complete the expectations that I have on a partner. Maybe you're just giving it too much thought and you're feeling that you don't really match with this person. But your guides are telling you that you need to give it a try. You need to give this person a chance, okay? It looks like, yeah, you have to surrender and just let yourself fall into their arms. And that's exactly what the card is trying to tell you with this. There might be like major reasons for this. There might be like karmic reasons, like major karmic reasons in life, a major arcana in your life that need to take place for you to close a particular cycle in your life, for you to learn something bigger in your life. So there's a major lesson for you coming through with this person. Maybe if you are with someone right now, it might be like it's a karmic relationship that you have. It might be a twin flame that you have, or it might be that you are starting to meet or date a karmic relationship. So this is the reason why your guides are really emphasizing on the fact that you really need to let this person in to be part of your life, because there's a major reason for that, okay? And that was really the message, the main message from your spirit guides for today. So you guys, that was your reading. I really hope that it resonated, that you can take something from this reading. If you did, please let me know in the comments down below. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button also down below. Give this video a like, and you can follow me on my social media, as I always say, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye bye.